worst when you're so sure you know what someone's thinking.
Wait, who are we talking about here?
Dylan.
Okay, I got that part straight. Now what about him?
Well, all of a sudden, it looks like we're going up together.
You're kidding.
It's just about exactly the way I feel.
So what happened?
Well, right out of the blue, he asked me how I felt about him.
So you finally told him?
No, of course not. I just asked him how he felt about me. And it turns out, well, he feels exactly the same way I feel.
Ashwin, that's just great.
I'm still not sure I believe it. I mean, I really thought that I was going to be spending the rest of my life pretending that I didn't want to be anything more than friends. I'm half expecting him to phone up and tell me he's changed his mind. Whoops, must have had a touch of temporary insanity there. No hard feelings?
Look, I'm really happy for you guys. You're going to be just great for each other.
You think so?
I know so. I mean, think about it. You're already really great friends. That's just about the best start a relationship can have, right?
Yeah, I guess it's true. I mean, I know it is, and that's what I keep telling myself. So how come I'm still so scared that something's gonna go wrong?
Beats me. Must be a touch of temporary insanity or something.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid to think that way. I mean, it's just what I really wanted. So why don't I relax and try being happy or something?
Sounds like good advice to me.
So anyway, I just wish things were going a little better for you and Matt.
How do you mean?
I mean, deciding you aren't going to see each other anymore because it's too painful.
Oh, that. As a matter of fact, you were the one who tried to tell me that was nuts. And I guess I decided you had a point. So, basically...
You mean... you guys are back together? Hey, that's really good to hear.
Trouble is, it's not gonna last, is it? Matt's still moving.
But long-distance relationships can work, Ashley. I mean, I know it's not easy, but some of them do work.
Well, guess we'll find out.
It's almost 10 after 8.
Yeah, I know. I was supposed to wake you up at 7:30. Sorry, man. My alarm didn't go off. So now we're both running late. What time are you supposed to meet your boss?
Careful, he's still my ex-boss. If the meeting goes okay, then maybe he'll be my boss again. I'm supposed to meet him at 8:30. It's no problem. I'll just grab a quick shower and run.
Yeah.
What? What's the problem?
Well, actually, I was just gonna grab a quick shower, too.
Don't tell me. We're gonna have to shower together?
No, look. I'll wait. You go ahead.
Yeah, but then you'll be late for school.
No big deal. Your meeting's a whole lot more important.
Even so, it's your house after all.
Look, if we keep standing here being polite, we're both gonna be late. So would you just go take your shower?
Okay. Thanks.
Hey, good luck with your meeting. I really hope it works out. You know, and you get your job back and everything.
Yeah, you and me both.
Hi, Roxanne.
How's it going?
Oh, you know, not bad. Not totally great either.
What's up?
Well, I guess you probably heard about Chris, huh?
Stealing that money from the cafe? What a loser.
And I guess you heard who told on him, too.
Yeah, I heard something about that, but...
I promised him that I wouldn't tell. And then... Well, basically, I just turned around and broke my promise. Pretty nice thing to do, huh? You think this is funny?
I'm not sure that's the word that comes to mind. More like bizarre. Stacy, it's not like he asked you not to tell anyone his middle name or something. The guy committed a crime, right? And only a total idiot would cover up for someone who did that.
Yeah, well, that's not going to stop him from hating my guts.
Well, that's his problem, not yours. And if that's the way he's going to feel, then his opinion's not worth caring about.
Well, we find out this afternoon.
Mr. Wallace is going to announce who made the team.
Already? I mean, you've only had a couple of practices.
Well, I guess he figures he's seen enough to know who can play. So, he's going to go ahead and make the cuts.
So, what do you think your chances are?
Well, more than 30 guys tried out. And there's only room on the team for 15 or 16. Still, I think I did pretty well.
And that's the whole point after all. Whatever happens, you did your best. And that's the name of the game, right?
Wrong. The name of the game is Soccer Russ. And the whole point is making the team.
Yeah, but even so...
I'll know this afternoon, one way or the other. So hey, wish me luck.
Yeah, you bet.
Be honest. What do you think her chances are?
Well, I watched a few minutes of practice yesterday, and she did look pretty good. I was really proud of her.
That wasn't exactly my question.
Right. Well, no matter how good she is, she's still a 13-year-old girl competing against guys. And most of them are older than she is. So basically, I hate to say it, but I don't really think she has a hope.
She wants this really badly.
Yeah, I know. Which means she's gonna be really disappointed.
What are you writing? A note explaining why you're running away from home?
Ha ha. It's my math assignment, obviously.
Oh, too bad. Hang on. What math assignment?
The one that's due this morning.
Nobody told me about this.
Mr. Chavez told us on Monday. Everybody else was paying attention.
Oh, this is great. If a math teacher can't speak up and make himself heard...
You got a pen?
Of course I've got a pen.
Then can I borrow it?
But the trouble is, it's my good pen.
What do you mean your good pen?
It's my best one. Nothing personal, but I really don't want anyone's sticky little fingers on it.
Come on. You're gonna make me go all the way back to my locker?
Well, basically.
Thanks a lot, Jennifer.
Dylan!
Yeah, that's who it is, all right.
So what happened?
It's been a while since I've been here. Feels kind of strange. Return of the Dropout, coming soon to a theater near you.
Never mind that. What happened at your meeting?
The bittersweet tale of a young man with rocks in his head who...
Dylan.
Oh, right. The meeting. Well, do you want to start with the good news or the bad news?
Better start with the good.
Well, the good news is I got my job back and I got a raise.
That's excellent.
Yeah, and the rest of the good news is he's not going to report Chris to the police.
Are you serious?
Apparently, Chris went in yesterday, confessed the whole thing, and paid back the $50. So, Eddie let him off with a lecture and a lifetime ban on coming into the cafe.
That is good news.
Yeah, it is. I was really worried Chris was going to end up in court, so we're talking major relief here.
Just a minute. You said there was some bad news.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Really bad?
You could put it that way. Told you about that raise I was getting? Well, it's only a lousy 50 cents an hour.
Oh, no, this is tragic.
Oh, I know. A blow like this, I don't know if I'm ever going to recover.
Boy, when you mess up, you really don't fool around, do you?
Thanks, Rox. It's always great to have support.
Just offering an opinion.
Yeah? So why don't you just tell me what you're really thinking, huh? Go ahead, get it off your chest. Tell me I'm the world's biggest loser. That's what everyone else is saying behind my back. So why don't you say it to my face?
Why would I need to say that? You've just made the point yourself.
You know something? I think I need a new leather jacket.
Just one of them?
You're right. I'm a man of means again. I better buy about 3. And a couple more for you.
Exactly. That'd be about 4 months' wages, but what the heck? Easy come, easy go.
That's the trouble, though. My money tends to go a little easier than it comes. I gotta tell you, though, man, it's good to have a paycheck again.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially since you're supporting yourself and everything. But of course, It's not really a long-term solution, is it? I mean, it's great you got your job back. But on the other hand, you don't really want to spend the rest of your life waiting on tables at the cafe.
Thank you, Arsman, for this note of reality.
All I'm saying, you've got to think about an education.
Yeah, I know, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. Even if I did go back to school, I'd never make up the year.
Then what about correspondence courses?
Correspondence?
If you did that for the rest of the year and kept working on it over the summer, you might be able to catch up enough to go to school next fall.
You're saying I should work full-time and then come home and do another 3 hours of correspondence courses a night?
Well, yeah. I mean, I know it sounds like an incredible amount of work, but what do you think?
I think you're gonna make me amount to something even if it kills me.
Yeah, you could probably put it that way.
I can't believe you did that.
Well, I had to do something.
Even for someone like you, that was an unbelievably rotten thing to do.
There's no need to get so insulting. And besides, it was all your fault.
My fault?
Absolutely. Mr. Chavez would never even have noticed if you hadn't gotten those 2 answers wrong.
You copied my math assignment. And then you lied to the teacher to make sure I got blamed for it.
Oh, come on. I didn't lie. I just kind of let him jump to the wrong conclusion.
Yeah, sure.
Besides, you could have set him straight. You blew it by just standing there with your mouth hanging open. If you want to get ahead in life, you've just got to learn to think on your feet.
What was that all about?
You're not gonna believe this. I mean, you are not going to believe it. That math assignment we handed in this morning, well, Jennifer copied mine. Mr. Chavez started marking them at lunch. And of course he saw that we had identical answers, including the 2 I got wrong. So he hauls us down to the office and asks us what the heck is going on.
So what did he say?
I didn't get a chance. Because all of a sudden, Jennifer puts on these big, sad eyes and starts begging him not to be too hard on me. Says I'd only copied her answers because I was worried about being in an advanced class.
So now Mr. Chavez thinks...
He thinks I copied her paper. And before I have a chance to say anything, he orders me to report for detention this afternoon and storms out.
You're kidding.
Do I sound like I think this is funny?
But you can just tell him the truth this afternoon, when you go for detention.
Yeah, sure. And why should he believe me? After all, it's my word against my sister's. And Mr. Chavez doesn't know what a total weasel she can be.
Yeah, I guess. So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Not yet. But I'll think of something. Something that'll wipe the smirk right off her weaselly little face. You'll see.
Tell me something. What would you do if you had a sister like that?
I don't know. Try and get the neighbors to adopt me?
So starting tomorrow, I'll be taking your order and wiping your tables again?
And I'll be leaving you 5-cent tips, just like the good old days.
It's also pretty great to hear about you and Arsman.
Yeah, well, I'm not so sure I agree with you there. Tell you the truth, I kind of think she deserves a little better.
Oh, come on. Hey, listen, why don't we get together tonight? The 4 of us.
What, you mean like a double date or something?
Why not? I mean, unless you guys would rather be alone.
No, it's not that exactly. It's just that, well, I'm still kind of getting used to it. You know, me and Arsman going out together.
Look at this. I actually think he's blushing.
Come on, give me a break.
That's really sweet. Your ears look really great when they turn pink.
You know something? You're missing a golden opportunity to keep your mouth shut here.
Well, guess what? I'm on the list.
What list?
What do you mean, what list?
The soccer list, obviously.
You made the team?
You're kidding.
I went down to the gym right after school, and there was a list of everybody who made the team.
Hey, that's great.
Well, I think so. Of course, try telling that to some of the guys who weren't on the list. There were about 8 of them standing around when I got there. You should have seen some of the looks they were giving me.
Yeah, well, it'd be kind of hard on a guy's pride to get beaten out by a girl.
Yeah, I know. Guys can get hurt so easily, and they can be such geeks about it.
Pepper, this is just super. I mean, really super.
Yeah, I know. And you didn't think I could do it, did you?
Oh, come on. Of course I thought you could do it. We both did. Okay, so maybe I had a couple of doubts. But they were small ones.
Tell the truth. Neither one of you thought I had a hope. Underestimating girls. That's a very bad habit. And it looks like I'm going to have to help you break it.
Hi.
Well, hey. Just the person I wanted to see. Don't worry, I'm not here to steal anything.
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm a thief, right? Everyone knows that. Never turn your back on a thief.
I heard it's gonna be okay. They're not gonna call the police.
Yeah, well, word sure gets around.
I was really glad to hear that. I mean, that's really good.
Sure it is. It's wonderful. I mean, my whole life is wonderful.
Chris, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. You know, for telling.
Then why'd you do it? I mean, well, there's no point in being sorry now, is there?
So I guess you hate me now, huh? Well, that's pretty much what I expected.
As a matter of fact, well, no, I don't hate you. For whatever it's worth. I mean, I guess I can't blame you for telling. I mean, I kind of expected you would. Maybe I actually wanted you to. I mean, maybe that's why I told you. Because I just couldn't deal with it, and I wanted people to find out the truth. Yeah, well, take it easy, huh?
I don't believe this. Our first double date and we get stood up.
They'll be here sooner or later. I mean, they're in their first bloom of love, right? I mean, you can't blame them if they forget those little details, like what time it is.
So, what do you think about it? I mean, Dylan and I's been going out together.
Well, when I first heard about it, I was kind of surprised. I mean, nothing against either one of them. It's just, well, they're not exactly the world's most obvious match.
I know what you mean.
Yeah? I thought you thought it was great.
Well, sure. I mean, it's great if they're happy together. But I still can't help wondering. I'll tell you one thing, though. If it doesn't work out, Arsman's gonna be really hurt. So here you guys are.
Yeah, sorry about that. Dylan couldn't decide what to wear. You know what guys are like.
Yeah, I managed to dig something up, though.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, it is a nice shirt.
Yeah, I know. It's one of mine.
I kind of ran out of clean clothes. Hope you don't mind.
No problem.
What a guy. He'd give you the shirt off his own back.
So where's Dave?
Why are you asking me?
Just a general question. He's supposed to be here 10 minutes ago.
Then I guess he's late.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Rox. You guys busy?
Yeah, we're right in the middle of painting the cafe. Isn't it obvious? Come on, it wasn't that funny.
You want to join us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? So, how's it going?
I think you already asked that.
Yeah, right. So, how is it going?
Guess my company's really riveting. 15 minutes into our first date, and Dylan takes off to play pinball with Ashley.
Well, they've been friends for a long time. A whole lot longer than Dylan and I have been friends, as a matter of fact.
It's really great what you're doing for him.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Matt, it is a big deal. Giving him a place to stay and everything. I really appreciate it. Dylan really appreciates it, too. A lot more than he'd ever let on. He's not always so great at sharing his feelings.
On the other hand, he's pretty good at sharing other things.
Like your shirts?
And my girlfriend.
So, how does it feel to be living with Matt?
Well, at first it was kind of like Bugs Bunny trying to live with Yosemite Sam.
Glaring at each other and muttering flea-bit environment?
Well, not quite. Close, though. But it's starting to feel less and less bizarre. Don't tell anyone I said this, but every now and then I start thinking of him as a friend.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, of course, there's lots of ways to fix that. I could just spill some ketchup down the front of his shirt.
There you are. Right back to being a flea-bit environment.
Yeah.
So, speaking of feelings, how does it feel to be going out with Arsman?
Well, it's all kind of new. I mean, it feels great. It's just takes a little getting used to.
Yeah?
Well, of course. I mean, why wouldn't a guy feel great about going out with Arsman? She's a totally great person, right?
I know. Look, I really hope it works out for you guys. I mean that. Matt.
Just thought I'd better let you know, we've reached a decision. If you guys don't come back within the next 5 minutes, Arsman and I are going to elope.
Sorry about that. I guess we just started talking and got a little...
No problem. We're not feeling jealous or anything. I mean, what's there to feel jealous about?
So anyway, I guess I should probably get going.
Yeah, don't let us keep you.
I guess I'll see you at school.
Yeah, sure. See you around.
Listen, I know this isn't any of my business, but is there something going on between you and Billy?
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Don't you like him?
Oh, he's okay. But lots of things are okay. 2% milk, bean sprouts. What do you think of him?
Well, I guess I think he's kind of neat. In fact, I guess I think he's kind of great.
Yeah?
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'd like to go out with him or anything. After all, I already got a boyfriend.
That's what I thought.
So there's no way I'd be interested in anyone else. I'm just not like that.
Speaking of your boyfriend...
Hi, Rox. Stace, I'm really sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's okay.
Am I interrupting something?
No, of course not. Nothing at all.